Okay, update on Grant's Trains, Pendleton, New York. So why I did this video, this is more about the outlook of this particular layout. If you notice, I have no mountains, I have no grades. And that was because I felt on a 4x12, you can get grades in there. I could have had this end done with it if I really wanted the activity of the layout. So if my grandchildren want to come here, it's just the way I looked at it. I'm sure everybody's got their own perspective on this. But I wanted to build this thing in a way that we could get it out of here because I see all these wonderful layouts, these humongous 40 by 70, 40 by 80 train sets that people invested thousands and thousands of dollars in. And then how do you get it out of the building? How do you physically take it? You don't. Most of it's got to be going out with probably a sledgehammer. But in this case, this is the first by 4x4 on this, which is very easily disassembled with a few screws and bolts. This whole support, I can't think of the words I'm looking for. The table component of it will come apart very easily. This is the middle section, which will separate pretty easily. You can see the point that it's right here in the middle, and then I probably just use a Dremel tool to cut through it. And probably in about six or 7 hours, I can disassemble the 3 of these. And what I would do is put handles on the side here and turn them up on their side and walk them out of here. So I didn't want all this money to be spent and then no one could enjoy it. So it could be sold if anybody buys this kind of a thing, or it could be just given to one of my grandchildren. So the additional thing in here is you see all this stuff in our basement. My daughter it's never like this. My daughter is moving into her apartment, so we are accumulating all the stuff that she's buying and giving away a lot of this furniture. So this whole room will be empty. So I'm standing, there's another 6 feet behind me, another 3 feet behind me. So there's 6 feet here between the train sets. So I'm thinking of adding another 4x6 or another 4x8, which means I'd already have to go back to the track work I've done and probably bust this open and then create a grade here into a mountain, which I think would be really cool. But in the meantime, I'm just content and happy working on this set. I think the last point I just like to make is the way I look at things is I'm a visual learner and I'm a visual person. So I need to put buildings and cars to see activity, and then I create the scene or develop the track work, or in this case, like this pond. This just kind of popped in my head while watching another railroad video where there was water near the town and the tracks, and I found this house which I thought was really cool. It's a $20 house I found here at an import store in Buffalo here that's absolutely awesome, and this looks like a nice trackside old house. And you got a truck here and probably have laundry and a Chevy Nova up on blocks and maybe a satellite dish. You get my point. Kind of that dumpy old house you'd find near a railroad. So anyways, the only thing that's a real sore thumb for me is this. This is a Walters gas station. It just stands out like a sore thumb to the decor of the other buildings. I like the import motor one. I've got to weather that, but I got to figure out for the 24 bucks I paid for it. I don't even know if I'm going to keep it. I may put another building there in its place. But anyways, that's the tutorial for today. Have a great one.